On them private jets, taking trips, some bag of six, wake me and your child, and then won't lay today, make me wonder who you might have been playing with, makes me wonder who you think.
Good morning. Today is October 29th. I picked up a 4-hour shift today, but we're gonna hop straight into this video. What it is, what it ain't, we're gonna get into it. Okay? But it's like this house get real cold fast, so I just got my this is actually my coat, one of my coats. Just gonna throw it over me. But this video gonna be short, sweet, simple, little story time. Hospitals or weird. You thought that you was done with the drama and he say, she say stuff once you left high school? You're wrong. I'm gonna talk about my manager first and foremost. First and foremost, I had got floated to the 7th floor, and I love the 7th floor. The 2 charge nurses that take turns going back and forth being charge nurse, they love me up there. They want me to low-key come and work on their floor. Like, they want me to get transferred up there. They always tell me, we love how outgoing you are, you do your job efficient, you know, you can tell you're passionate. And everybody passionate looks different. I don't talk to people crazy. I don't do crazy stuff to the patients. But them other nurses and them techs and RT, they be trying to get over. So it's been a couple of times when I got floated to the 7th floor, or I picked up on the 7th floor, and I had some words with a couple of them motherfuckers up there. And I always let the charge nurse know. And I'm the type of person, when I go through something, I'll wait till all of us is in a room and I'll say something, because can't nobody say I said nothing or did anything. Can't nobody snitch on me better than I can. And them other nurses hate that, because it's like, when I say what I gotta say in front of the charge nurse, and while they're in there, they just be having a dick look. It's been several times that the charge nurses are like, we love you up there, because the charge nurse on 7 don't even like them nurses, you know. So she basically needs somebody like me on that floor to put people in check. But I've worked a lot of hospitals and I've worked a lot of nursing homes to know how to fight fair, should I say. I know how to do stuff correctly. I don't really do it messy, you know, like people be trying to be funny, but they gonna find out I'm hilarious. So I know how to do stuff that piss people off, but I do it professional, so it's like, y'all can't do nothing. And that's why people don't like me up there. I don't care. I'm not a yes man. Y'all not gonna talk to me crazy. Y'all not gonna try to get off on me for giggles, because I will hit below the belt. You know, I am that type of person. You talk about something, I'll talk about your kids. You talk about something that's sensitive to me, I'll talk about your dead people. Like, you can't play with me. So anyway, 2 nurses on that floor felt some type of way, because I always get floated to the 7th floor. They always get floated to my home floor. So the 2 nurses thought, oh, we're finna go snitch on her. So they wound up texting my manager, right? So one day I came to work, my manager was all like, before you do that, just check your email. I checked the email, and she's trying to address the situation. Again, I emailed her back a long ass message. And I guess what I said really got to her. So she's like, oh, well, I'm going to add in the charge nurse from the 7th floor. So she added in the charge nurse from the 7th floor, and the charge nurse smoothed everything out. Like, she told her what was going on. So my thing as a manager, your motherfucking ass should have did that first. When 2 nurses come to you about one of your workers, only thing you gotta do is ask the charge nurse first. And if you feel like it needed to be extended to me, then you do that. You don't come to me first addressing shit. You don't come to me first trying to discipline me and you don't even know the whole story. It took for me to say what I said, and it really had to shock you, and then that's when you wanted to tag in the charge nurse. And after the charge nurse told you what happened, I didn't get no apology. I didn't get nothing. As a manager, you should have never come to me first. You should have sat down with the other manager to see what the fuck was going on before coming to me. Then our assistant manager, her big teeth, bubble-eyed ass, she weird. She don't know what the fuck she doing. She don't do nothing but stock gloves and stuff. You come to her, she don't never know nothing. What the fuck are you there for? And then they got this fake open door policy, and we a family. And we a family thing going on up there. I wouldn't trust you motherfuckers with what color socks I had on. Let's start there. Then we got this one girl. We're gonna just call her, I'ma just call this girl Trouble. So, the girl I'm talking about, we're gonna call her Trouble. So, you know, when you first start at a job, people gonna ask questions. Like, when I first started the job, first and foremost, the manager, I did the interview, and then she's like, okay, well, if we're interested, we'll give you a call. I'm all like, do I not shadow? Because you're supposed to shadow for at least 2 hours. Oh, you have time? Duh. You know? You was just gonna let me roll up out of there without giving me the proper shit that needs to be done. So, I got this one girl. She's a sweetheart. We're gonna call the sweetheart, we're gonna call her Tia. So, when I first got there, the manager put me with the sweetheart, Tia. And you know, she's young, she's 19, 20. She's PRN, so she only work about once or twice a pay period because she's in nursing school. You can tell she's not with the drama. You can tell she's a sweetheart, and she don't, you know, she's really soft-spoken. But when I was asking her questions, she was answering them truthfully, but she wasn't trying to put a bad taste in my mouth because she knows that they needed help. So, the second day, they put me with the girl Trouble. And I'm the type of person, I read energy. Trouble was trouble. She put a bad taste in my mouth. You can tell like she's a hater. You can tell she just thinks she the finest thing smoking up there. And I'm the type of person like, mind you, I've been in this field for 5 years, back and forth from hospitals to nursing home. But when people ask me like, is this your first time doing this type of work? I'll tell them, yeah, because I want to know if you're going to teach me wrong or whatever. Or like, you know, I'm just trying to see the type of person you is. Lo and behold, the girl Trouble, she was teaching me wrong, telling me wrong. Mind you, yesterday, you know, from that day, I was with the girl Tia, and Tia, she was sweet, and she was showing me around and stuff. So when Tia was showing me around and doing stuff, it was totally different from the girl Trouble. So I'm just like, you know, I know the girl Tia showing me right because this is what you're supposed to do. But since I told the girl Trouble, like, I've never done this type of work before. And I do that for multiple reasons. I do that because when you work at a job and once you're their trainee, they think that they finna sit on their ass and that you just wanna do all the work. They think that they gonna, oh, well, since you know what you're doing, just go in there and just do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't do that. I tell them I've never done this before because you ain't finna work me to death, and I'm still training. Plus, also, I want to see if you're gonna teach me correct. She was all like, yeah, I ain't doing that. I don't do this, and we supposed to do that, but I don't do that, and we this and we that, and this, that. I've been working here for about 5-6 months now. She's sometime in. It's hot cold with the girl Trouble. You know, like one day she full of life and she wanna talk and do this and do that. And other days she got a snobby ass attitude, and you will see her. Y'all just be staring at each other, and it's just like I just can't put my finger on it fully. But that bitch weird. I don't trust that bitch. I do not trust that bitch. I don't trust that bitch with a 10-foot pole. Then we got 2 nurses, right? We're gonna call, it's a white nurse and it's a black nurse, but they're both LPNs. We're gonna call the white nurse Mia, and we're gonna call the black nurse Jay. Mia and Jay are like 2 peas in a pod. Mia, when I first started working there, the white nurse, the white LPN, she put a bad taste in my damn mouth because one day we coming into work, we're clocking in, I got a report, A lot of people like to lollygag when they first get there. I don't. I get in there, I try to give report, I try to set up my station. I got one AirPod in because that day in particular, my mind wasn't in the right space. So I'm still listening to my gospel music in my earphones, and I got my session, I got report. I'm wiping down my area, you know? And I hear them talking, but I'm not paying attention. I'm not in the mood to be fucked with, you know? So, boom. So I just heard Mia say something about a grocery store. What's the name of that grocery store? Safeway. Safeway is kind of in a bad neighborhood. Like if you live in St. Louis, it's in a bad neighborhood. It's off 70 highway. But you know, like they got some good ass deals as far as meat packets and stuff like that. Like if you don't really want to spend a whole lot of money, like if you're trying to budget and stuff like that, Safeway is a good place to go. A lot of people don't like Safeway because it's kind of in a fucked up neighborhood. You know, like it be a lot of crackheads over there. Like it's some very interesting things going on over there in that area. So I just hear the girl, the nurse Mia, she like, yeah, me and my husband XYZ something. Mind you, I'm hearing her, but I'm not engaging in a conversation with everybody else. So Mia decides to be like, you know what Safeway at? And I looked at her because I didn't know she was talking to me. And I kept right there. And she was all like, you hear me? What's your name again? And I told her. So that's when I took my headphones out. I'm like, what? She was all like, you know what Safeway at, don't you? I'm like, yeah. Before I could put my headphones back, and she was all like, see, I knew she would know. Me, I'm already in a bad mood. Not because of what's going on there. I just got there. I had found out some bad news, so that's why I wasn't in a good headspace. But I'll be at work at 7 a.m. sharp, so I'm here for the next 12 hours, so I gotta get my mind right. So that's why I came into work kind of quiet with the headphones in. So when she said that comment, like, yeah, I knew you were know where Safeway at, I took my headphone like back out. I'm all like, what? She said, no, I'm just saying like, you would know where Safeway at. And I said, why would I know where Safeway at? You know, you and your kind. I said, what you mean me and my kind? Because Mia is white, I'm black. I'm just saying, you know your kind would know what that said. I said, bitch, I live downtown with your kind. I said it so fast I forgot that I was even there. So all the other nurses was shocked, like that got dark fast. And she was like, no, I'm just saying, no, you're not saying a motherfucking thing. Are we being racist right now? Are you saying that all black people shop at Safeway? I said, bitch, I shop at Dilbert's. I shop at motherfucking Dilbert's, Snooks. I used to shop at Safeway, but now I shop at Dilbert's, Snooks, Costco's, stuff like that. I shop where you shop at. Mind you, Mia always at work talking, telling her business, like, you used to live in a trailer park. You think you can say anything because you got mixed kids and your husband is black. You keep that racist shit in your household when you're with him because you'll get fucked up out here. And then you think because you friends with Jay, and Jay, which is the other nurse, that's who, like, they like two peas in a pod, and she black. She might let you say the N-word. She might let you say and do off the wall shit, but bitch, don't bring it here. So after she said that, and all the other nurses was trying to like de-escalate the situation, like, oh no, she probably didn't mean it like that. Now I'm going off on everybody else because mind your fucking business. I wasn't talking to you. I wasn't talking to none of y'all. I'm talking to Mia right here, who made a racist comment because of my skin, because I'm black. She just automatically assumed like, oh yeah, it's over there. She said it's over there with your kind. So it had me thinking, like, I said, I was all like, you know me? She's like, no, I don't know you. I was not letting her talk. I kept talking over her. I said, you know me? She's like, nah. I said, you know where I live at? You know where I be at? You know how I'm coming? You know how much money I make? You be around me outside of work? You know what type of cars with an S I drive? No, none of that. My house look better than yours. My cars I drive better than yours. I'm getting paid more money than you. What you mean? My kind. You insinuated, because she was all like, I would just think that you live over there. Bitch, you think I live in crackhead nation? You think I just be over there with the crackheads, bitch? You just think like I just be like I'm just living down bad? I work at the same place as you. What is you talking about? I live in a whole motherfucking loft. What is you talking about? You will never catch me and you in the same place on no day. What are you talking about? The only place that me and you share spaces at is this motherfucking job. So I continue to clean my stuff, and I was thinking about it. I'm all like, I should move. I'm like, fuck no, I'm gonna sit right here all day. So later on that day, I say after lunch. So it took you damn near 6-7 hours to finally come sit down and talk to me. And now you want to apologize. Now you want to smooth things over, talk about something. You don't want the workplace to be a hostile environment. It should not have taken you 6-7 hours to finally want to come and apologize. But that was because her black friend Jay, I guess she had talked to her and stuff like that and told her like, yeah, like, you know, you can't do that with everybody. You know, everybody a little more sensitive, you know what I'm saying? And the other nurse, the black nurse, was telling her like, you didn't, you know, because I heard her, she was all like, you didn't do anything wrong, but she was telling Mia, her friend, that she feel where I'm coming from. You cannot suggest because somebody's a little ghetto or a little hip that they living like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I am a little ghetto, I'm a little loud, but when it comes to my job, I'm very professional. But I don't have to paint a picture that y'all want me to paint to fit the description y'all want me to fit. You cannot minimize me. I colorize all the lines, you know? So I accepted her apology. You know, me and her, I won't say we cool now, but it's like, you know, when I come to work, you know, I can say what's up to her, she can say what's up to me, but yeah. Other than that, I don't really like working at the hospitals no more how I thought that I liked working at the hospitals. It's becoming to be overly too much. I'm thinking about going back to a nursing home. I'm supposed to start back nursing school to go back and get my damn RN, and I kind of just been in the daze about it because I'm already burnt out. I've been in this field since 2020, and it's just like, it does not get better. It is not like, I don't even want to do it because of the money. I just want out. When I was younger, I straight wanted to be a news broadcaster because I talk a lot. You know, I really wanted to be a news broadcaster, or I wanted to be like a singer and rapper. And I just don't think nursing is for me no more. I've talked to several people about it, and everybody keeps saying, oh, don't let one bad experience put a bad taste in your mouth, honey. I got a bad taste in my mouth everywhere, from nursing home to assisted living to hospitals to psych wards. Like, I just don't want to do it no more. I need to hurry up and become my own boss, or I need a job where I'm isolated. Shit, at this point, give me a work from home job, because I can't be around people too much. I hate that I'm the type of person that it's easy to get me mad, and my mouth has wrote a lot of checks that my ass could not cash because people get under my skin so bad that I say or do the wrong things that leads me to get fired, because like, I take shit overboard. So I'm gonna leave this right here. I said this vlog was gonna be short and sweet. I'm gonna put somewhere on the screen just some more mental notes, and y'all can read it, and then I'm gonna close this vlog out. Bye.